Some sad news in the NFL today as legendary Jets wide receiver Don Maynard passed away today. Don Maynard played in the NFL with the Giants and Cardinals franchises, in the AFL with the New York Jets, exclusively for the Jets, and he was part of the World Football League with Shreveport. Don Maynard played college ball for Rice for 1 year and then moved to Texas Western College, now called University of Texas El Paso. In 3 seasons with the Miners, he was an iconic guy with over 27 yards per reception. The New York Giants took Maynard ninth round of the 1957 NFL draft. As a rookie, he didn't really play much. He was on special teams more so. After being released by the Giants at training camp, he actually went to the CFL to join Hamilton, but only caught one pass for 10 yards. And then he decided to sign with the newly formed American Football League team, the New York Titans, which changed their name years later. But anyway, it came about because the Titans' first head coach, Sammy Ball, actually knew about Maynard's talent because he coached for Texas Christian against Maynard and El Paso. A lot of people scorned him as a reject. He actually put up a clinic. In fact, he and Art Powell in 1960 began the first tandem, or two wide receivers, on the same team to gain 1,000 yards, receiving yards. He did it in 62. He did so well with receiving numbers for the Jets in the AFL and NFL, so much so he got to the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 1987. Maynard had his best years with Joe Namath and one of the best passing combinations of all time. And all that. Maynard was famous for catching 2 touchdown passes against the Oakland Raiders in the 1968 AFL Championship game, which vaulted the Jets to Super Bowl III, which they beat the Baltimore Colts. Maynard did not get a catch in that game because of an injury. Anyway, he would play for the St. Louis Cardinals when the Cardinals franchise was in St. Louis in 1972, before playing for the World Football League in 1974. He was one of only 20 players in the NFL and the AFL, for its entire 10-year existence, and one of 7 players to play their entire AFL careers with one team, which is iconic. He actually was the first receiver to hit 10,000 yards in pro football until Charlie Joyner surpassed him in 1986. He took part in a lot of events, such as being part of the coin toss in Super Bowl 33 in honor of the 40th anniversary of the 1958 NFL Championship game. He was Grand Marshal of the El Paso Sun Bowl Parade and was a music and industrial arts teacher. Towards the end of his life, Maynard would live close to his son, daughter, and 2 grandchildren in New Mexico. His son actually was part of the coaching squad for the 1990 Winnipeg Blue Bombers, who won the Grey Cup in 1990. Don met his wife